Okay, good morning. Happy Sunday to you all. I'm on the way to the Lord's house, right? And so I get in my car, and of course, you know what I'm saying, when you frequent certain places, you know, your phone, particularly the iPhone, which will associate whatever it thinks that destination is, right? And so my job, where I'm headed to, is not my job, right? And this is funny, but it's just something to really consider this morning, right? So I'm on my way to church, and my phone was like, it will take you 9 minutes to get to work. That ain't my job. Oh, but it is. And so, as somebody who is a federal employee, right, I ain't been at work, and I think it's been like a month and a half at this point. It's been like a month and a half at this point. And at first it took a minute for me to adjust, but you know, we just gonna let the Lord cook. And for the longest time, I just sat and I thought, I'm like, I really enjoy being a federal employee. I enjoy working for the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's dope because it's something that I've always wanted to do, especially because I come from a military family and also, you know, a government employed or a contractor affiliated, you know, family. And so I'm just sitting over here like, okay, you know, well, what would it look like if I no longer work for the government? And I had to think, like, what was the hardest part? Like, what was I struggling with? What was I grappling? Like, what was I just toiling with? If it came down to the fact that I would no longer be employed by the government anymore. And I saw somebody post the other day, and they said, you know, when you're in transition, when you surrender your career choices and all of that to God, and you just sit over here and you say, I think one of the things that you struggle with is, how do you answer, well, what do you do? And that was honestly going to be a struggle for me, because for the longest, I knew exactly what I did. I work for the government. But what would that answer look like if you no longer work for the government? And would you be comfortable with that? And you know what I'm saying? Would you pop your stuff, and would you say that with your chest? And so if that became my reality, I would say, child, I work for the Lord. I'm a child of God. I serve in the kingdom of the Most High. That is my job. So from now on, when my phone tells me it takes you 9 minutes to go to work, get to work, praise God. I'm getting ready to go work for my Father in the kingdom. Have a good morning. Have a great Sunday, y'all. Love you, bye.